Elena, mon amour, I'm here. I'm here now. I came back for you. Please, please don't leave me. Elena, can you hear me? It's me, Sebastian. I'm alive. I came back. I promised you I would come back.
She refused to live without him. No doctor could save her until he came the cold morning at St. Catherine's Hospital in Vienna. As raindrops tapped against the windows, Dr. Heinrich Weber sat in his cabin, troubled, holding a medical file. Before him lay the report of a young woman, Elena Rousseau, 26 years old. She had been admitted to the ICU for 3 months, but no treatment was working. This has become a puzzle for medical science, Dr. Weber told his junior colleague, Dr. Sophia Muller. All tests are normal, treatment is progressing correctly, medicines are showing response. Yet this girl is growing weaker day by day. It's as if she has no will to live. Dr. Muller examined the file and said, "Sir, I've never seen a case like this. Physically, she should be perfectly fine, but psychologically, she's letting herself die." Elena's journey away from love. Elena was a successful architect in Paris. She had everything in life, a good career, a loving family, and a love that had become her very breath. His name was Sébastien Laurent. Sebastian was a photographer who traveled the world for his work. Elena and Sebastian first met at an art exhibition in Montmartre, where Sebastian was showcasing his photography and Elena was participating in an architectural design exhibition. "The life in your designs, it exists in my photographs too," Sebastian had said to Elena that first time. And from that day began their story, a love that wasn't words but feelings. After 3 years of dating, they decided to marry, but life had other plans. That dark day, just 2 months before the wedding, Sebastian received an international assignment, wildlife photography in the Amazon rainforest. It was the biggest opportunity of his career. Elena encouraged him to go, wanting him to fulfill his dreams. "I'll be back in 2 months, and then we'll get married," Sebastian said, kissing Elena's forehead. But those 2 months never ended. In the dense Amazon jungle, Sebastian's group was caught in an accident. Communication was lost. Rescue operations began, but no trace was found. A month later, Sebastian was officially declared missing, presumed dead. The day Elena received this news, her world shattered. She collapsed to the ground, screamed, cried, but her screams had no sound. Her heart broke, literally. Those hospital days, Elena had suffered a cardiac episode from the shock. She was admitted to emergency care. Doctors stabilized her physically, but emotionally, Elena had stopped living. "I need to go to him," were Elena's first words upon regaining consciousness. "Sebastian is alone. He needs me." "Elena, darling, please take care of yourself," her mother Isabel cried. "The doctors say you need rest." But Elena stopped eating and drinking. She just lay in bed, staring out the window, waiting for Sebastian. Doctors tried everything, medications, therapy, counseling. Nothing worked. Elena's vital signs were declining day by day. Her heart rate is dropping, Dr. Weber told the medical team. "Blood pressure is unstable. We're losing her." "But why?" Dr. Muller asked in frustration. "All her organs are functioning. There's no medical reason for her to be dying." Dr. Weber sighed deeply. "Because sometimes, Dr. Muller, the heart doesn't break from disease. It breaks from loss, and no medicine in the world can cure a broken heart that doesn't want to heal. The miracle no one expected it. It was day 87 of Elena's hospitalization. Her condition was critical. The machines beeped irregularly, showing her weakening life signs. Her family had gathered, prepared for the worst. Isabel held her daughter's cold hand, tears streaming down her face. "Please, Elena, don't leave us. Please, ma chérie." But Elena's eyes were empty, staring at the ceiling, seeing nothing. That afternoon, something unexpected happened. The hospital reception received a call. A man, disheveled, exhausted, with a thick beard and torn clothes, stumbled into the hospital lobby. "Elena Rousseau," he gasped. "Where is Elena Rousseau?" The receptionist looked alarmed. "Sir, are you all right? Do you need medical attention?" "Elena!" he shouted. "I need to see Elena." Security rushed toward him, but Dr. Weber, who happened to be passing by, stopped them. "Wait," Dr. Weber said, studying the man's face. Something in his desperate eyes struck a chord. What's your name? Sebastian Laurent, the man said, his voice breaking. I'm her fiancé. Please, I heard she's here. I need to see her. Dr. Weber's eyes widened in shock. The man who was declared dead, the reason Elena was dying. Come with me, Dr. Weber said urgently, right now. The moment everything changed, Sebastian ran through the hospital corridors following Dr. Weber. His clothes were ragged, his face scarred, his body thin from weeks of survival in the jungle. But none of that mattered. When they reached Elena's room, Sebastian stopped at the doorway. His breath caught in his throat. There she was, his Elena, lying lifeless on the hospital bed, surrounded by machines, tubes, and monitors. Her beautiful face was pale, her eyes closed, her lips dry. She looked like a fading shadow of the vibrant woman he loved. Elena, Sebastian whispered, tears streaming down his face. Isabel looked up, and her eyes went wide with shock. Sebastian, is that really you? I'm sorry, Sebastian sobbed. I'm so sorry I'm late. He rushed to Elena's bedside and took her hand, the hand that was so cold it felt lifeless. Elena, mon amour, I'm here, Sebastian said, his voice trembling. I'm here now. I came back for you, please. Please don't leave me. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, Elena's fingers twitched. The heart monitor that had been beeping irregularly suddenly showed a change. Her heartbeat strengthened. What's happening? Dr. Muller exclaimed, watching the monitors in amazement. Sebastian pressed Elena's hand to his lips, kissing it repeatedly, his tears falling on her skin. Elena, can you hear me? It's me, Sebastian. I'm alive. I came back. I promised you I would come back. Elena's eyelids fluttered. That's impossible, Doctor, Weber whispered, watching the vital signs improve right before his eyes. Slowly, like someone emerging from a deep ocean, Elena opened her eyes. At first, they were unfocused, confused. Then they fell on the man holding her hand. Sebastian? She whispered, her voice barely audible. Yes, my love, Sebastian cried, smiling through his tears. It's me. I'm here. You're alive? I'm alive. And I'm never leaving you again. Elena's eyes filled with tears. For the first time in 3 months, life returned to her face. Color bloomed in her cheeks. Her heart monitor showed a steady, strong rhythm. I thought you were dead, Elena sobbed. I'm sorry, Sebastian said, climbing carefully onto the bed beside her and holding her gently. I'm so sorry. The accident. We lost everything. No communication, no equipment. It took us weeks to find our way out of the jungle. The moment I reached civilization and heard you were here, I ran. I didn't stop. I came straight to you. Elena clung to him, her weak arms wrapping around him as tightly as she could manage. I couldn't live without you. I tried, but I couldn't. You don't have to, Sebastian whispered into her hair. I'm here now, and I'll never leave you again. The healing power of love. Over the next few days, something remarkable happened that left the entire medical staff in awe. Elena, who had been unresponsive to all treatments, began to recover rapidly. Her appetite returned. She started eating, drinking, talking. The machines showed improvements every single hour. Dr. Weber documented everything meticulously, though he knew no medical journal would fully accept his conclusions. It's medically inexplicable, he told Dr. Muller. But the moment he arrived, her entire system responded. Her heart rate stabilized, her blood pressure normalized, her immune system strengthened. It's as if her body was waiting for him. The heart knows what medicine doesn't, Dr. Muller said softly, watching through the window as Sebastian sat beside Elena's bed, holding her hand, both of them laughing at something he'd said. Sebastian barely left Elena's side. He slept in the chair next to her bed, held her hand during every medical procedure, fed her when she was too weak, and told her stories of his survival in the jungle to keep her spirits up. You know what kept me alive in that jungle? Sebastian told her one evening, as the sun set outside the hospital window, painting the room in golden light. It was you. Every time I felt like giving up, I thought of you. I thought of our wedding, our future, the home we would build together. I couldn't die because I had promised to come back to you, Elena smiled, tears in her eyes. And I couldn't live because I thought you were gone. Isn't it strange? We both needed each other to survive. Not strange, Sebastian said, kissing her forehead. That's what love is. We're not two separate people anymore, Elena. We're one soul in two bodies, and neither of us can exist without the other. 2 months later, Elena walked out of St. Catherine's Hospital on her own feet, Sebastian's arm wrapped protectively around her waist. The medical staff lined up to see them off, amazed at the complete recovery. Dr. Weber shook Sebastian's hand. Take care of her. She's a miracle. She's my miracle, Sebastian said, looking at Elena with such love that even the nurses felt tears in their eyes. As they walked toward the waiting car, Elena stopped and looked back at the hospital. What are you thinking? Sebastian asked. I'm thinking, Elena said softly, that sometimes the best medicine isn't found in a pharmacy. Sometimes it's found in the arms of the person you love. Sebastian pulled her close and kissed her. Then I promise to be your medicine for the rest of our lives. 3 months later, they were married in a small chapel in the French countryside, surrounded by family and friends. Dr. Weber and Dr. Muller were both invited, honored guests at the wedding that almost never happened. As Elena and Sebastian exchanged vows, her hand in his, her heart beating strong and steady, everyone present understood one profound truth. Love isn't just an emotion, it's a life force. And sometimes, when medicine fails, love is the only cure that works. She refused to live without him. No doctor could save her until he came. Because the heart knows what science cannot explain, that true love is the greatest healing power in the universe.